I knew there had to be ideas of resistance, manifest best in the guise of my distance. This persistence ends with a comma, or I can spell it out. I don't rap for no drama corps. Open heart, sore blood on my sleeves, but I can't stop the progress. No time to grieve. Get your act straight and maybe we'll be friends again. Till then, represent, this is next gen.
Number 1 is the fans, 2 is ourselves, 3 is the music, the content itself. Give a damn about dollars, man, we rather make sense. We are the next gen, this is the next.
Hello and welcome everybody back to a tea time. If you want to grab your tea, go ahead and grab it now. Unfortunately for me, I'll be drinking water throughout the thing because I'm trying to get in shape again and everything, so... However, what I gotta talk to you about is not good times for me. A couple weeks ago, I picked up a comic book, Gem and the Holograms #2. I did a review of it on the show, like gushing how great it is and how much this series has meant to me when I was a kid and everything. And recently found out there was going to be a movie. I was actually kind of ecstatic, and I'm like, okay, I'm going to go see this day one. I haven't been able to see movies lately because of money and financial problems. So I'll go see this one because it is a property that means so much to me. Then I seen the trailer. I'm going to try to have it somewhere, either side right now.
I, Jerrica Benton, am living the most unexceptional life.
Get one of those grocery bags.
My sister Kimber and I live with our Aunt Bailey and her 2 foster kids.
Stupid. Here she is.
Sing one of your songs.
I don't like being on camera.
At some point, we all wish that we could just become someone else.
I'm gonna play you a song I wrote.
And that's not a good thing. Like, I actually like the Josie the Pussycat movie. Don't
thank me
get me
later.
wrong or anything. That was a great movie, and it was a great
Something's happening that you really need to see. What?
Oh my god.
Is that me? Did you do this, Kimber?
This is about you not knowing your whole life, wondering what would have happened if you didn't take that chance.
The biggest record company in the world wants to sign us.
We're gonna be famous! Producer decides to make the front
Welcome to Starlight Enterprises.
This
is Rio.
Hi,
girls.
You
are no longer Jerrica.
Jem, that's what we call you now.
That means changing the way you act,
and then
sound,
finds out
and
she's
look.
sad without them.
This is us?
And then
No, it's Photoshop.
decides to hook up back with them.
All the web's been talking about is Jem.
Jem and her band of sisters
If I
revealing
just
a
go
whole
to-
new look.
You're on the
Just
radio!
because
No. Oh my god, we're on the
it's a
radio!
very good
Would have
movie,
never
you should
guessed
go
that
see
coming
it.
here would mean a whole new Jerrica.
You mean Jem.
The whole world wants to know who you are
This
right
has
now.
nothing to do with
An
Gem and the
icon
Holograms.
is
A lot of
not
people
one
were
of
saying,
4.
well, where's
It's one of a
Synergy?
kind.
Where's the earrings?
You don't want us
She
around
does have
anymore?
earrings on
That's
the
not how a
show,
family's supposed to
in
act.
the trailer.
This is just the
And at one
beginning.
point she does...
The
I
version
don't
of
know
me
if
that
she's,
they
like,
want
playing
doesn't
with earrings
exist.
or what, but she does say it's Showtime Synergy, which is great.
Even when the
I like
odds
that.
seem impossible, you
However,
need to trust the people you're
there's gonna be no
closest to.
holograms, no nothing going on. I know it.
That's what Jem. Showtime Synergy.
Okay, let's get
Everyone has a secret identity.
In the cartoon and in the
Which
comic
one's the real
series,
you?
the whole thing that Jerrica Benton is
My
Jem
daughter would kill
is
me if
true
I didn't get an autograph.
to a
Of course.
She's
point.
gonna freak.
On your arm?
Yeah.
What was her name?
In the
He's
trailer,
Steven.
this is how the movie's gonna go. It's gonna make me mad because, one, in the thing, yes, in the trailer, yes, Jem and Jerrica are the same people, but there's no hologram over top of Jerrica, so she can get the confidence to be on stage or, you know, to have this rock star persona be out there. No, it's something that when they get the millions of hits on the computer, that they say, okay, we're going to transform you into Jem, and then there's a transformation stage. You're not Jerrica Benton anymore, you're Jem. The whole point of the comic book series and the well, especially the cartoon series, is that nobody except for, you know, the holograms who are actually her sister and, you know, a couple other adoptee, or, you know, I don't know I forget what the term is. And they're the only people that know that Jem is Jerrica. And here, it seems that it's a wash that it is the same person, and the producer knows, and Rio knows, and yes, he's in the trailer. I'm glad that they have him in. He's an important part of the thing. But it's to the point where this is not a Jem movie. This is a generic teen movie that they decided to put Jem and the Holograms name on. And, you know, there is 3 important things that were missing from the trailer. So hopefully they will reshoot the movie in time for it to get out whatever they wanted it to get out. And this is just a teaser. There's 3 things that was missing from this. 1, the Starlight children. I'm sorry, in the comic books, or actually in the cartoon series, and even the comic books to a certain extent, the Starlight kids are prevalent, and they're the reason that she does a lot of the stuff she does. She's trying to give them better facilities, better place to live, and that's one of the reasons that she's doing the musician thing. There's nothing like that in the movie. There's no, from what I've seen from the trailer, and it could be wrong with the movie, but it seems like she doesn't really have a reason to be a musician. It's just somebody seen the YouTube hits, decided to sign her. Gee, sounds like Justin Bieber, doesn't it? Starts off YouTube, gets tons of hits, gets signed to a record deal, gets made into a major star. I wonder if this script has actually started off as a Justin Bieber story, and with all the recent troubles that Justin Bieber's been, they just decided to switch it to Jem and the Holograms. Just putting that out there, maybe, because it does seem like the parallels are there, and it would explain a lot in this movie. But, so, I already mentioned the Starlight children. The second thing that's missing, the Misfits. You cannot have a Jem and the Holograms movie, cartoon series, comic series, anything, without the Misfits. They are what makes Jem and the Holograms Jem and the Holograms. Without the foils of the Misfits, it's just another rock band. Born. And the last thing that's missing is the holograms. Not the people holograms, which is what the name of her band is, but the actual holograms that come in, like the TV show and even the comic book series to a certain extent. But those, to me, are superficial stuff, is the holograms. The other 2 things, the Starlight children, because that's their motivation for actually making it big and actually getting money and wanting to do everything. Their first major concert is a benefit for, in the cartoon series, it was for, Maylin, I forget her name, but it's for her eye surgery. In the comics, it seems like the first major concert is going to be for the Starlight children to raise funds for them and everything, which is what it should be. The Starlight children should be why Jem and the Holograms are doing the things that they're doing. Everything else should be superficial at this point. The other thing is you can't have a Jem and the Holograms without the rivalry with the Misfits. It's there. This trailer gave me no hope. There were some slimmers of hope here and there with the movie, The fact that her and Kimber are sisters. Amazing. It's how it is. That two of the other people that stay with her foster children. Sorry. The other two foster children are there. I forget their names at the top of my head because I always forget their names anyway, so I know it kind of sucks. And my trivia of Gemini holograms should be better, especially considering I'm going to be dedicating almost an entire month to them here coming up, because they are my favorite thing to talk about now, and I'm really getting into them again, and I'd really love to talk about them. But that's the reason they do stuff, is for the Starlight children. The thing that I did not like, and I understand this, and in the comic it's not like that either, but in the cartoon series, Starlight music is actually Jerrica's music house. Make it as you will. I haven't IMDb'd the movie yet to see who's all starring it, and seeing, you know, who they all got cast in what position. But going by this trailer, you need a lot of rewrites in the script. You really do, because this movie that you're planning on putting out is one that I'm not going to go see at all. And I'm a major Gemini Holograms fan, even though I can't remember the other two name, because this is not Gemini Holograms. Like I said, it seems to me like maybe it's a Justin Bieber story at one time, because I just actually thought about this. Maybe it was actually just the Justin Bieber story, because a lot of the parallels are there for his rise. And with all the recent trouble, they were like, oh, let's not do a Justin Bieber story. Let's do something else. Let's see here. Who can we... Oh, let's pick up Gem. That's what it seems to me. And I'm not a very big fan of this trailer. And hopefully the other trailers will be a lot better. Hopefully the next couple trailers we get like Misfits and stuff like that. I'm optimistic that they can make this movie work. With the trailer that they've shown, I don't see it working at all. Not at all. But I'm going on 12 minutes on this, and I really don't want to spend any more time thinking about this awful trailer. Even though I've watched it 3 times already, because I just wanted... When I did this, I wanted it to be fresh in my mind, and I seen it last night before I started working on the podcast. I woke up and watched it just to make sure it was real. And then I watched it again so it would be fresh in my mind for when this happened. Like I said, there are sparks of hope in there. Rio's in there. All 4 of the Gemini holograms are there. Synergy is mentioned, so I don't know what Synergy is in the movie, but she is mentioned. And the earrings are there if you're looking and paying attention like I was. Because I was making sure that I was nitpicking almost the exact same costume. And those designs, seriously? I'm sorry, in a comic book and cartoons, you could probably pass those off. Not in a movie. I'm sorry. You can glamour up and everything. That'd be awesome, but please change those designs. This is almost looking like the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle movie that was just released, but the design of the characters being so god-awful. But anyway, I'm going to stop before I go even farther. So I'm going to close this world, and let's open the next.